Which is Victor Galt? Answer me! Which is Victor Galt?
I am Victor Galt.
No, Victor, no!
Are you the lad who signed on as third mate of the Pelican?
What of it?
No one may sign aboard a ship of the Monte Cristo line.
Nor aboard the ship of any other line if you and your bullies have their way.
You can sign on one of Jean Marat's vessels?
They're full, you know that. Marat can't employ every sailor in Le Havre.
Take him away.
Just because I want to work, a man has to live.
Leave him alone! Yes, stop there. Pierre Duval, a ship owner yourself, eh?
You've tied up every one of my ships. What are you trying to do? Ruin us?
For heaven's sake, man, answer! It's Jacques Berger, isn't it? The Le Havre manager of the Monte Cristo shipping line.
How long do you think you can go on terrorizing the waterfront?
I'll tell you something. I haven't given it a thought. Come on!
Don't follow, Janine. They'll kill you.
They'll kill Victor!
I say don't follow.
Good idea, Jacopo. Take these covers off, will you? That makes it look more like home. And get the stables ready for the Count's horse. Edmond!
Jacques, Antoine, René. Ah, what a charming scene of domesticity. Well, no welcome. You seem surprised to see me, my friends.
But too soon for us. You said you wouldn't be here till tomorrow.
Yes, but I received a message from Jacques Berger at Le Havre, asking me to meet him here urgently.
Urgently? Why?
Not being a mind reader, I don't know. It is Jacques Berger. 2 men and a girl. Will you meet them, Rika?
And a girl?
I agree, Jacopo. We are hardly ready to receive ladies here yet. Well, we can apologize.
Here's Jacques Berger, Edmond, and Monsieur Pierre Duval.
Ah, Jacques Berger, you nearly got here before me. And Pierre Duval, I'm happy to see you again.
You won't be happy to hear our news.
News? Oh, Jacopo said you had a girl with you.
She's waiting, Count. I thought I'd better prepare you. The child is very distraught.
Distraught? Oh, you look serious, Jacques.
So will you be when you hear about the terror in Le Havre.
Terror?
Yes, terror, monsieur. I'm sorry, but I'm too impatient to wait. Have you told him?
Janine, my dear child, I haven't had time yet.
What is this mysterious business?
40 men, Monsieur le Comte. 40 good men, taken away, vanished, never seen again. Hardly a vessel dares to leave port. Seamen dare not sign on, not anymore. They took my brother.
Mademoiselle, won't you sit down and try to explain?
My name is Janine Gault. My brother is Victor Gault. Only 19, monsieur, but a fine sailor. Third mate already. We have no one else, just the 2 of us. That's why he did it. Why he signed on.
Signed on?
I begged him not to do it, not with what is happening at the wharves, but he...
Please, mademoiselle.
I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I?
Shall I tell the Count, mademoiselle?
No! Please, I wish to tell him myself. Victor signed aboard one of your ships, the Pelican. That's why he was taken away. Just like all the rest of them.
But who took him away?
Oh, it's been going on for weeks. A city living in terror. Oh, it hasn't affected any of our ships until this week. Not until the Pelican docked. She was to have sailed again tomorrow for New Orleans.
And she can't?
Not without a crew.
Berger is right. The waterfront is dead. Cargoes lie rotting, money being lost by the 100,000. Your money too, Count.
And no vessel leaves the harbor at all?
Only Jean Marat's.
Marat's? Why?
The terror hasn't touched his ships yet. But everybody else has been stopped.
Monsieur le Comte, my brother signed aboard one of your ships. It makes him one of your men. You have to help me.
Yes, yes, of course I will help you. Now, to speak of helping myself. No, Jacopo. No sword yet. There's a better way of dealing with this.
It's a 100 francs a day, landlord, and a bonus to any man who will sign aboard a vessel of the Monte Cristo line.
Monsieur, for a wage like that, I'd turn seaman myself.
In spite of the danger,
I'd welcome it.
let's hope you all feel like that, my braves. Spread it around. We're signing on the crew for the Pelican tonight. All right, my lucky lad, report aboard the Pelican at dawn. Here's 500 francs bonus for you. And you, sailor, what's your name?
Jacques Leblanc.
Take your mark, my boy. Pelican at dawn.
Oh, 500 francs bonus and 100 a day. I think the Terror's the best thing that ever hit me out. Let's have a drink to celebrate it.
And you, sailor?
How many people have signed, Roger?
There's a complete crew now, and there's a waiting list for all the other
500 francs
vessels.
bonus for you.
Good, good. Let me know when you need more money.
But how does this help to find my brother or the other men they've taken?
To catch a fish, you have to use bait, Janine. Somehow we have to make them show their hand.
Well, let's go. And stick together, my hearties. There's safety in numbers. Report at dawn, eh? Go on, man.
Tell the Count, eh? Right away.
Let me by!
What is it, man? What's happened?
They've attacked again, right under our noses. Those 3 seamen who just left, they've taken them away.
Taken them away, have they?
Take them away. Do you hear that, fellas? That's what could happen to all of us.
Now keep your heads, men.
We want to, and that's why you can keep your money.
What will you do?
Come on, Rico. Which way did they take them? Along the waterfront. Down the narrow alley? Come on.
I'm coming with you.
No, you stay behind.
But I have to find my brother.
All right, quickly then.
What are those sailors who signed on with us?
Is he dead? Still breathing? Rico, Jacopo, after them. Don't lose them. Bring some water from the fountain. Listen to me, man. Can you hear me?
All right, we'll take them both along.
Janine,
Are you all right? I was so worried about you.
where are we?
I don't know.
So, we are prisoners.
Did you sleep well, Count?
Who are you?
He's the man who took Victor away.
I believe the same man we found in the alley tonight.
You're quite right, Count.
Where is Victor?
Oh, bring them along, both of them.
Well, if it isn't the famous Count of Monte Cristo, huh? Welcome, my friend.
Friend, I don't know you.
But you do. We've met many times. In fact, we have interests in common.
Who are you?
That is beside the point, which is that we have both attained our immediate end. I wish to speak to you. You wanted to talk to me. Now tell me, Count, that offer of 100 francs a day wasn't entirely generosity, was it?
All right. What are you going to do with us?
I'm not going to kill you, if that's what you mean. Oh, dear, no. I have a much better use for the Count of Monte Cristo than that.
And for Mademoiselle?
Mademoiselle Gold doesn't matter either way.
Where is my brother? Is he dead?
No.
Thank heaven.
He's not very far from here. In fact, there are quite a few of your friends within earshot.
40 men.
More than 40 men now, my dear Count. More were brought in tonight. You have only yourself to blame for that.
Why have you brought the port of Le Havre to a standstill?
Not exactly to a standstill. Jean Marat's ships are still sailing.
Yes, the one man whose vessels are allowed to sail. Why? Could you be John Marat?
You ask too many questions, Count.
Then I'll ask another. What are you getting out of this reign of terror?
At present, not very much, but soon a great deal.
Money?
Yes, Count. Money. And talking of money, I have your purse here. Your very well-filled purse. Money which was to be paid to sailors who signed on your ships. A very unnecessary gesture, Count, since there is a much simpler answer to the problem.
What's the answer?
Not 100 francs a day paid to seamen, but shall we say 10,000 francs a day paid to me, in return for which your ships will be allowed to sail. Nobody will interfere with your crews. Everyone will be happy.
Blackmail.
I prefer to call it protection. Anyway, that's why I'm so happy to see you. You will go back now, Count, to the ship owners and tell them that I'm ready to come to terms with them. They can communicate with me through the personal column of the Le Havre newspaper. Just say, will the seaman's friend please communicate?
The seaman's friend?
A representative of mine will call upon them in strict secrecy. A deal can be arranged. Everyone will be happy.
What about my brother?
He will be released when the time comes with the other.
May I ask why you were so generous as to keep them alive?
Why should I be so foolish as to kill them? When they are released, it will be the greatest discouragement to any further rebellion. No, Count. And Mademoiselle, go back to the ship owners and tell them of my term.
Who are you?
I will keep your money, Count. I have a use for it. Give the Count a drink. The woman, too.
A drink?
Not wine, monsieur. Just a little sleeping draught. I prefer you should not know where you have been tonight.
How do we know we shall ever wake up again?
You don't, mademoiselle. Nevertheless, you will drink, both of you.
Jacopo.
Edmond, old friend, you've been sleeping like the dead.
Where am I? How did I get here? I walked in last night like a drunken man.
Let's say you stumbled in without help. We found you on the waterfront. It looked as if you had had more wine than you could carry.
It wasn't wine. Where is Janine?
At her home, still sleeping. We found you together.
Yes. Drugged. Did you catch up with those men last night?
No, we lost them. They seemed to disappear into thin air. Well, that sailor who was unconscious, he's disappeared, too.
Yes, I doubt we'll see him again.
Why not?
Because he's one of them.
One of the gang who's been kidnapping these sailors?
Yes, but not the head of it.
Who is the head of it?
He appears to be a hunchback. Could be a disguise. He said he knew me, that we had interests in common.
Perhaps he was a ship owner himself.
Perhaps. All right, Rico. We can't waste any more time. Send word to the Le Havre Society of Ship Owners to call a meeting for today.
A meeting? Why?
Because one owner's vessels are sailing, Jean Marat's, which either means that he's paying for the privilege to operate, in which case he'll be able to give us a lead, or it means that Marat is the man who's terrorizing this city. Please! Marat, you have to answer me. Are you paying money for the privilege of sailing your ships? And if you are, who is getting this money?
I object to your line of questioning, Monte Cristo.
Jean, we have known each other for years. We have been friends. If you can help us to clear this business, then you mustn't hold back.
Count, I share Jean Marat's resentment. We all of us know him, trust him. There's no basis for your accusation.
Except that his ships can sail and ours can't. Why, Jean? Why?
Edmond, the next thing you'll be suggesting is that I'm behind this terror myself.
Well, are you?
Count, this is impertinence. We shipowners are men of affairs, not thieves or cutthroats.
Gentlemen, I'm only saying that if Monsieur Marat can help us in any way, then won't he please do it?
I'm not staying here to be insulted by an old friend, too.
I must speak with you.
Yes, Jacques.
I just received word. This message came to the tavern. The ships of the Monte Cristo line can sign their crews and sail at will. What? This receipt was also left with the message.
This is to acknowledge receipt from the Count of Monte Cristo of 50,000 francs on account. And no signature.
You paid 50,000 francs and you were accusing me.
50,000 francs? Gentlemen, this payment was taken I did not make it. Gentlemen, I made no payment. My purse was taken from me. I admit that.
Christophe, I think you're lying. Is that a challenge?
You accused me of lying, Duval. I can understand your anger, too. If I only could take back that blow.
But you can't. I have the choice of weapons. May I suggest dawn tomorrow? My seconds will call upon you and name the place.
I can only await your pleasure, Monsieur Duval.
Jean, will you represent me?
No. No, I'm sorry, Duval. I'm sorry this has happened. Will you excuse me, gentlemen?
Good day, monsieur.
Some wine, landlord.
Oui, monsieur.
We still don't know why your ships can sail when others can't. That money was taken from you, Edmond. You never paid it.
I know why my ships can sail now. Whoever's behind this business is trying to discredit me. Well, he's done it.
Edmund. My dear friend, I'd give my right arm to set the clock back an hour. Duval is a famous duelist. A dead shot.
Don't be concerned for me, Jean.
But I do, because I'm to blame.
You?
Yes. Yes, Edmund. I've been paying for the rights to sign my cruise. 10,000 francs a day. I had to do it. I had to do it because they took my son. They threatened to kill him.
They? Who are they?
I don't know.
Then where did you pay the money?
That I can tell you. If you come with me, I can take you to the rendezvous.
What are you going to do, Edmond?
Somehow I'll avenge him. Yes, Jacopo. You got away, huh? I swear I'll avenge him.
But where and how? You have this duel to fight at dawn.
There are many hours to dawn.
You can't find that hunchback tonight.
Perhaps I can. Perhaps there is a way. He won't come to me, so I'll have to go to him.
What? How?
The way others have. The hard way.
You sign with a fine vessel, my hearty. Given a few more like you, we'll sail tonight.
Maybe I could get you a few more.
You think so, huh? You're a stranger to Le Havre, aren't you?
Yes, I just got in tonight.
Watch how you act and talk, fella.
Why? Something wrong?
Just mark what I said. See you later, I hope.
I think they wounded his arm.
Look like it. Jacopo, we mustn't lose sight of them. Janine, go back along the wharf to the inn and wait for us there.
Isn't it foolish to work against us when your brother's in our hands?
Let me go!
What was Cristo's plan? You'd better tell me, or Victor could die very painfully.
Why? It isn't Mademoiselle Gault. Well, Savoy, what happened?
Just as we expected. Monte Cristo was laying another trap for us.
So?
So we turned the tables again. Partly thanks to Mademoiselle here.
Where's Cristo?
They're bringing him by the east tunnel.
Alone?
Not for long. His friends are close behind. The tunnel door will be left open.
Shh. Janine! Well, if it isn't Monte Cristo again. Oh, your poor arm. It's wounded. My dear friend, you have all my sympathy.
Drop that gun. And you.
Excellent, Savo. We seem to have made a clean sweep.
Edmond! Janine!
All right, Duval. Duval? It is Pierre Duval, isn't it? You can come out from behind that mask.
How did you know?
Very simple. I kept a check of every ship owner in Le Havre tonight. The only one unaccounted for was you.
Very neat, if I may say so, but I don't see how it helps. Too bad. I shall have to kill you all now.
Too bad.
But first, there's a little matter of a duel between you and me. It was to be fought at dawn, remember? It must be almost dawn now. Why should we delay it any longer?
Why, indeed?
You struck me, so I have the choice of weapons. Ah, but your poor arm. It's wounded. And it's your sword arm, too. What a pity, seeing that I choose swords. You will have to fight with your left hand. Now then, which one will you choose?
I'll take this one.
Berger, this way.
Yes, and a few more of our friends. Thank you for leaving the tunnel door open. Yes, I instructed Rico and Jacopo to follow me, but I also instructed Berger to follow them. Now let's see. There's 40 more prisoners to be released. If you lead us, if you please.
Lock them up in one of their own cells.
With the compliments of the house, monsieur.
Thank you, landlord.
Are you Victor Gold?
Yes.
So you are, eh?
Berger!
My boy, the Pelican sails within the hour, and she can't leave without her third mate.
But we've signed a third mate.
What?
Oh, yes, Jacopo. We need a second mate. If you'll accept it, Victor.
Accept? Oh, my thanks, Count.
Well, thank you, Janine. And here is to fair wind.
Fair winds.